right there save us all precious time. If what you're suggesting is letting them climb up the ladder, oh, they'd rather cross the pearly gates.
Well,
Sorry, sweetie, but there's no defying their fates. Cause hell is forever, whether you like it or not. Had their chance to behave better, now they boil in the pot. Cause the rules are black and white, there's no use in trying to fight it. They're burning for their lives until we kill them again. Just try to chillax, babe, you're wasting your breath. Did I hear you imply that they don't deserve death? Are they winners, are they sinners? Cause it's cut and dry.
Well, actually, if you take a
Fair is fair, an eye for an eye. Yeah. When all said and done, there's the question of fun. And for those of us with divine...
Greetings, my fellow Saiyans. Welcome to another video. Today, we're reacting to Omni-Man vs. Bardock, Invincible vs. Dragon Ball Z Death Battle by, well, Death Battle. Just a quick reminder, I don't like Death Battle. I don't like how they scale things, I don't like how they do their things. It's just the fact I just don't like how they do their things. Either way, I'm just gonna now give you guys something to... I'm just gonna note you guys with something. As I said, I don't like the battle, how they do scales, and how they sometimes they don't do their research that well. But now let's do this. Omni-Man versus Bardock Death Battle.
Sponsored by Manscaped.
Omni-Man versus Bardock.
The ostracized Viltrumite and the doomed Saiyan.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Omni-Man, Earth's once greatest hero. Alongside the Guardians of the Globe, he protected the world from all manner of threats. And then, in a single day, it all went horribly wrong.
Why, Omni-Man? How, Omni-Man? Who, Omni-Man?
Who indeed? Champion of Earth, best-selling author J.K. Simmons, yet it was all a charade, with his murderous rampage only brought to a halt thanks to his own son.
It all starts with his home planet, Viltrum, which I hear is a totally lovely utopia.
Through brutal mortal combat.
With a K! Or, wait, no, that came later.
Viltrumites are among the most powerful beings in the...
Alright, real name Nolan Alice No Grayson Omni-Man. Age 2,000 years old. Okay, he wins over Bardock in knowledge. Height 6'2", or 188 meters. Okay, and weight he's about 250 pounds or 114 kilos. He's heir to the Viltrumite Empire Algarl and likes Mark, Denny, and writing books.
The universe, even more so after they purged the weaker members of their species. As a vanguard of the Viltrumite Empire, Omni-Man infiltrated Earth as Nolan Grayson, expected to prepare the planet for Imperial assimilation.
Which should have been easy, since he's got your classic strongman superpowers and he's basically invulnerable, easily knocking around asteroids the size of Texas.
He can fly at unbelievable speeds, soaring from Earth to the planet Thraxa in under 1 week. Thraxa is, quote, a couple galaxies away, give or take, so a minimum of 2 galaxies. Beyond the Milky Way's neighbor Andromeda is the lesser-known Triangulum Galaxy, which is over 2.7 million light-years away. Reaching it in under 1 week means Omni-Man must have flown over 142 million times faster than light.
Oh, and Viltrumites can't breathe in space, so he held his breath the whole way.
Okay, powers. Accelerated healing, flight, heat and cold resistance, inhuman longevity, smart atom psychology, oh I really would love to see that, and superhuman physique. So, how much was the speed again? 142 million times faster than light. So that is his flight speed. I would kind of say that I'm not too surprised.
It's not like he was in a rush.
Because Kakarot really did probably, I know fly through galaxies, and plus, if probably Sansa can do that, I think.
He was on a soul-searching trip, contemplating the significance of smashing his own son's face in. Think, Nolan, think.
Yeah, this is why I'm never having kids.
You're missing out. But according to another Viltrumite, Thetis, a bunch of other Viltrumites who actually were in a hurry flew to Viltrum across the Virgo supercluster in less than 24 hours.
That's over 20 billion times faster than light.
You don't really need to rush anyway. The older a Viltrumite gets, the slower they age.
According to the Invincible Handbook, Nolan is over
Okay, wait. Let me just... So,
The older a Viltrumite gets, the slower they age.
Okay, so the older they become, the slower they start, like, aging. So I guess they, like, for every, like, 1 year it still happens. But, yeah.
According to the Invincible Handbook, Nolan is over 2,000 years old. And regardless of age, Viltrumites don't suffer muscle fatigue like humans do, so they rarely ever tire out.
Seriously? He's got parenting easy mode on, and he couldn't even handle that. I would have killed for that back when my daughter was born.
Well, you would have to be a Viltrumite first. A Viltrumite's body contains smart atoms, which they subconsciously manipulate. This cellular structure can effectively recall certain states of being regardless of their present environment, reacting to changes at an atomic level to perform the impossible.
Yeah, like surviving your intestines getting ripped out, or even more scary, ripping out your whole beard all at once. Ugh. Only a Viltrumite could pull off something that disturbing.
Nolan is incredibly tough, but if he faces superior forces, his smart atoms can adjust to make him even stronger by comparison. This is why Viltrumites are considered invincible.
Most weapons in the universe can't even scratch a Viltrumite like him.
Even a ship's cannon like this one can't take down a Viltrumite, and it obliterated a massive solar disk nearly half the size of a star.
Speaking of planets, he's strong enough to shatter one by flying straight through it. A planet so big it has a whole ring around it.
The Roche limit factor dictates the size a celestial body must be in order to disperse orbiting material as a ring. In short, an Earth-sized planet can't support such a ring, meaning this one must be much larger.
And don't get me started on how the ring is actually made up of dead bodies because, spoilers? Just go read the comic.
If Roche isn't doing it for you, this planet also supports 5 moons in its orbit, and even the smallest is a perfect sphere, meaning its own gravity shaped it. At minimum, a moon like that must have a diameter of 600 kilometers, or 370 miles. Comparing this to the planet's diameter, we can tell this world is nearly 14 times larger than Earth.
Or it was before, you know, kablam.
Now, Omni-Man does have his weaknesses. Monsters like Ragnar's can pierce...
Wait. Feats. Escape the black hole. Redirected a Texas-sized asteroid. Destroyed Viltrum with help. Flew between galaxies under a week. Slaughtered the Guardians of the Globe. Can do Fortnite dances with the best of them. Okay. That is what caught my eye. Defeated Invincible, Alan the Alien, Space Razor. Okay, so their planet, before he went kaboom like Planet Vegeta, could have been actually a good training place. Oh shit, fuck. Anyway, it could have been a good training place because it is 14 times the gravity on Earth.
Viltrumite flesh, and he's extremely sensitive to a specific high-pitched frequency, which can destabilize his body's equilibrium.
But his real weakness turned out to be, you guessed it, fatherhood. Thanks to his son Mark, Nolan began to re-examine his perspective and his place in the universe. He settled down in a new place, got himself a new job, and even had a new kid with his new wife, who's a bug. The bug lady, he banged a bug.
Why, Omni-Man? How, Omni-Man?
Hey, everyone deals with parenting stress in their own way. When Nolan was lecturing to Mark about how insignificant people are, Mark wasn't the only one he was trying to convince, if you catch my drift.
Nolan Grayson's real mission isn't planetary conquest or saving the innocent. It's to discover if a violent man who can break the world can also be a good father.
Godspeed, Omni-Man.
Oh. Can we go with shame? I had to cut through the gosh darn, what is it, the gosh darn ad that came in the way. Either way, can we go with Bardock now?
In the far reaches of the cosmos laid a world with a people like no other, born and raised to do just one thing: fight.
a proud warrior people from the planet Vegeta, ruled by, King Vegeta. Wow, narcissist much.
Exactly. Their pride blinded them to the truth of their impending doom. But perhaps one Saiyan represented the best of them, even during their waning glory days.
Bardock! He's cool, he's crude, he's got a bad attitude, and if he goes apeshit, you're totally screwed. And guess what? He's father of Goku.
Oh wow, I never would have guessed.
Right?
Yes.
What a curveball.
So what does that make Turles?
Who?
Bardock was a cold-blooded killer, ruthlessly conquering planets in service to the Saiyans' true overseer, Lord Frieza.
They didn't just conquer planets, they wiped out.
Bardock. I could actually learn more about Bardock. Name Bardock. Age 30 plus. Height 5'10". 178 kilometers. Okay, that's a pretty high. Weight 192 pounds. 870 kilos. Likes Guinea, Kakarot, his teammates. What about Raditz? Dude, are you leaving out Raditz? Jesus Christ. Hates Frieza, Dodoria, space travel, time travel, rocks, sick bandana.
Every living thing, leaving Frieza uninhabited rocks to sell away. Bardock was an asshole. Well, until he wasn't.
Bardock's story has evolved over the years, with multiple iterations to draw from.
Including one where he's a brilliant scientist.
Wait, what?
But only one is considered officially canon. Bardock's demeanor began to shift when he met and eventually married fellow warrior Guinea, and had two sons, Raditz and Kakarot.
No, Bardock didn't go totally soft. He was still a ruthless warrior. You know that iconic red headband of his? It's stained with the blood of his fallen friends. Hardcore.
Bardock could fly, move faster than light, and was naturally adept in using his ki as an explosive weapon.
AKA shooting lasers from his hands. True to his brutal screw-you nature, Bardock's
powers, ki manipulation. Final Spirit Cannon. Oh, that's really kind of KG3. Final Spirit Cannon. That's a sick move. Flies, full power energy wave, future sight, Rebellion Hammer, Rebellion Spear, Transformation, Scrape, Super Saiyan. They're not Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3. And Super Saiyan 4. Jesus Christ, they didn't do their research hard enough.
moves are all about overwhelming power. His final spirit cannon is like a ki-powered bazooka. His rebellion hammer punch ignites enemies on contact, and his rebellion spear basically turns him into a supercharged battering ram. The guy has no chill. He will run you over, break your spine, light you on fire, and then move on to the next guy. All in a day's work for a Saiyan.
Marriage didn't change that. While Bardock cared for Guinea, in fact being one of few Saiyans of his time to actually have a romantic partner, he was still no family man. Like most Saiyans, he saw his sons as nothing more than future soldiers.
Bardock was a low-class warrior, so it was unlikely his kids would grow up to be anything more than battlefield fodder.
But they would still possess the Saiyans' power, a transformation that was the key to their planetary devastation.
Big Monkey!
Under the light of a full moon, a Saiyan with a tail manifests the Uzaru.
This great ape form increases Bardock's power tenfold, turning him into an unstoppable kaiju. Quick, someone call Yajirobe!
While some Saiyans can maintain control over this berserker form, low-class warriors like Bardock don't receive the same level of training as those of higher birth. Prince Vegeta's control is so precise he can speak while changed, but Bardock cannot.
Hell, it's questionable if he even remembers everything that happens when he goes full-tilt gorilla. The Saiyan strategy is pretty much just monkey see, monkey smash.
Despite being low-class, Bardock's power level nearly matched that of King Vegeta, who could destroy multiple planets at once. At about this time, King Vegeta's power level was around 10,000.
Yeah, we know power levels are kinda janky. Nobody can agree on what the number really means.
Outside of his fight with Gas, Bardock doesn't really show any high-end feats in canon, but we can use power levels to compare him to other characters with similar levels to better understand his potential.
Like when his son fought Prince Vegeta. What's the scouter say about his power level? It's over 8,000. Yeah, the dub changed it to fit Vegeta's lip flaps, but we only cover the cold hard truth, damn it.
According to this movie pamphlet, Goku's power level between his fight with Vegeta and his trip to Namek was 10,000. This lines up with that previous reading and puts him on par with Bardock. Goku's training during the trip eventually raised him to 90,000 upon arrival, but this gives us a clear window.
Yeah, early in the trip, he had to dodge a bunch of incoming asteroids and blast his ship away from a star, which is impressive considering the speed involved.
The planet Namek is outside Earth's quadrant of the universe, and it took his ship 6 days to make the journey. Traveling a quarter of the universe's diameter would put the ship over 9.5 trillion times the speed of light.
And
Well,
Goku
that's
would have had to
nice.
keep up with that kind of speed
Okay,
to do
he's
all.
one of the strongest Saiyan of his time, held off an attack by thousands of elite soldiers, conquered many planets, including Kanasa and the planet Serial, gained future sign from Tola, was it? Saved Goku from Frieza's extermination, defeated Team Dodoria, Chilled, and Gas.
All that other stuff.
Makes sense
Crazy
given
beats.
far weaker characters could reach the moon in a fraction of a second. Should be trivial enough for Bardock.
All this speed and power meant when Bardock and his team assaulted the planet Serial, they went, cheerio!
Bardock ravaged the planet, annihilating its people, until he found 2 survivors, a mother and her child. Some may call it weakness, others a moment of clarity, but Bardock was suddenly reminded of his wife and recently born son. He chose to spare the 2, and even pushed himself far past his limits to protect them from his own Frieza Force allies, who taunted that Frieza had dire plans for the Saiyans' future.
This moment
that's
changed
the foresight.
Bardock, making him more appreciative of his family and cautious of Frieza. When all the Saiyans were called back to planet Vegeta for mysterious reasons, he had a hunch something was up. So before his final stand, smashing through hundreds of soldiers before coming face to face with the tyrant, he sent his youngest kid away for protection. A choice that allowed his son to thrive. And hey, that's what good parents do.
A choice
becomes
that
the
would
second
have a
star.
greater
And
significance than
becomes the
Bardock
strongest
could
in the universe
ever
alongside
imagine.
And then Dildo Dickhead blew them all up and he died. Or did he? Bardock got killed so freaking hard he got blasted back in time.
Oh,
Actually,
what?
he was pulled away by these 2 who miscalculated and misplaced him incorrectly in the time stream.
Blah, 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 non-canon, whatever. He survived. And when he realized what happened, he got so unbelievably pissed off, he went Super Saiyan. What?
Alright, this is very much an alternate universe what-if scenario, and it is jarring. But think about it. The Super Saiyan form is not achieved through training alone. It requires dedication, introspection, victory, failure, love, and loss. Frieza destroyed the Saiyans because he feared the possibility of the Super Saiyan, a Saiyan with power that could rival his own. But perhaps Bardock's transformation was more than simply a what-if. He had begun to take the very
Bardock
steps his
the
son later
Super
would to
Saiyan?
achieve the form. Perhaps
Oh,
if Frieza had hesitated, even for a moment, his fear would have manifested before him right then and there.
Damn, pour one out for Bardock, who figured out how to be the truest Saiyan right at the end of it all. I know Kakarot would be proud.
Alright, we're going to the main fight now.
Hey, shout out to everyone who believed in us during our recent crowdfunding.
And joining you in that support is the first ever
Okay, I don't have to skip that. When is the battle actually coming? Give me a sec. Oh, right here. There we go.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time
Except
for a
even that
death
Super Saiyan.
battle!
Super Saiyan 1, and so it's Super Saiyan 2, 3, but sure. Okay, so, okay. Oh, it's never one of the Saiyan. Okay, if Del Artemis is here, I know that he's gonna make sure Bardock either wins or puts over a good fight.
Great. Another gross bug planet.
Oh, there is the close.
This planet isn't anyone's to conquer.
Okay, now we go to the actual fight. Let's go.
Don't underestimate me!
But that's go.
Just like my son, sticking his nose in places he's not ready for.
Oh.
My son would kick his ass!
Oh, that's what I like okay, Bardock does. Remember, Vegeta thinking of anything in chat. Oh, that's a space bomb.
Whatever you are, you're an embarrassment.
Oh, you should not have freaking said that. It's time to
See the real power of a Saiyan.
Oh, that looks so
Am I
cool.
supposed to be impressed?
Follow that man. Make sure all the last lady as well. Making that move. Oh, we lost him? Breaking like oh shit, Jesus Christ. Oh. Shit. Oh, we lost him. Okay, that seems very dangerous. But at the same time, too dangerous. Oh, Jesus. Oh, we faced that. Oh, he's broken.
No. My sons. Leave me. I won't let you take me from my
Oh, wait, just killing the cancer. I don't know. Go get that. It's over. Bullshit.
Your time is up! Saiyan!
Oh. Oh
You said Saiyan. Remember it.
no. Bullshit. This is complete bullshit. I am not taking this. Okay, first off, Bardock doesn't lose that easily. Second off, what the fuck?
Fuck.
KO!
I am not taking this shit. I am not taking this shit. Bardock doesn't lose. Okay, maybe if they did their research good enough, they would realize that Bardock can go Super Saiyan 3.
Okay, these Gokus have got to stop picking fights with guys in capes.
Pitting Saiyan against Viltrumite is fascinating. Among the many similarities, 5 specific categories stand out.
Starting with speed. Bardock is much faster, given his power level matched Goku dodging asteroids at 9.5 trillion times light speed, much higher than the Viltrumite's fastest speed. Add on the 50 times multiplier from Super Saiyan and it's a huge difference.
Right, Bardock clearly has the speed advantage, but strength and durability are another story.
Though it doesn't seem like it at first, Bardock scales
Okay, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. So, I don't care if he scales universal. Bardock is stronger. He can blow 3 planets at the same time because he's close to King Vegeta. And it's been confirmed he can actually do that if we go for power scaling and, well, since he is just, when he goes Super Saiyan, he will be 50 times stronger. Unless he doesn't get a Zenkai. So Bardock is going to be then at power level of 30, close to Frieza's, but still, I'm just saying, Bardock would have won that fight. I'm saying Bardock should have won that fight, and I don't care what you guys say. I don't care if you're an Invincible fan saying that this is exactly how it would have gone, but okay, is there anything more that I should know about? That isn't complete bullshit? Okay, no. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I did not enjoy this reaction. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and good